Hi, I'm Andrzej. I'm CEO and co-founder of Victoria VR. What is Victoria VR? Victoria VR is the MMORPG blockchain-based open world, the metaverse with realistic graphics in virtual reality. World, it's powered by amazing Unreal Engine. It is a dream place where you can do absolutely anything and get rewarded for everything. You can play games, complete quests, educate yourself, trade goods, get unique assets, buy VR, lands, and creating anything you can imagine. Or just explore the world full of adventure and users content. In the future, we see Victoria VR as a universal platform for all virtual realities, games, and applications. However, to achieve such a goal, we are now focusing on the users who operate in our virtual world and gamers. So first of all, we are focusing all our energy on gamers to bring them to the best VR experience. We want to show them all the things you are able to do in VR, most importantly, to tell our story. So they become our everyday users. We are a game development studio based in Prague, Czech Republic. Right now, we are expanding to 10 times bigger offices here, and I'm very happy and proud to say that we have partnership with Alter Adventures, and it's a pleasure for us to be working with them. We will be working on integration and connect our galleries together, and thanks to them, we are going to expand to North America and Latin America. While creating our virtual world, we feel need to protect our beautiful blue planet, especially ocean life. We will support it, example, through education program of our partner, Escape to Nature.
Hello, my name is Adam Ben, and I'm Victoria VR co-founder and COO, aka the Crypto Guy. Victoria VR is a virtual world based on blockchain, built and owned by its users. What does it mean? So you can buy VR land in Victoria VR and create anything you can imagine. And everything you create, buy or get is backed on blockchain. And I'm not talking only about VR lands, I'm talking about everything. All the assets you can own, like items, resources, clothing, and even avatars, everything is backed by blockchain, represented as NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And what is the benefit? The benefits are truth ownership, decentralization, and full transparency. So everything you get in Victoria VR, you also get as NFT in your electronic wallet. So you are actually the truth owner, and you can do anything you want with all your assets without asking anyone. And you don't have to believe in any central authority. Another advantage is, thanks to full transparency, you can check, for example, if you get a legendary item that should exist only once, you can check it in blockchain that this item exists only once. So if you are the owner, you are the legion. Another feature is DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. So the community, through the votes, can control the virtual world and can decide about the future of Victoria VR. And what are our goals? We have two main goals. The first is, thanks to algorithmization, which is one of our secret features, and DAO, the Victoria VR world will live its own life even without the creators. And the second is to create a world where people can live, a better place actually, created by its users. We are still saying that it's a game. However, it's more than just a game. People will be able to work there, get money, educate themselves, create anything, communicate with others, have fun, or even find love.
Hi guys, I'm Adam, the Chief Business Officer at Victoria VR. Victoria VR is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game in the open world. So players can play games, complete quests, hunt Easter eggs and treasures, level up, get unique assets, trade goods or build anything they can imagine. Thanks to Unreal Engine, it's fully upgradable. As you might know, it's very difficult to put in VR headsets with more advanced graphics because VR headsets are not as advanced yet for the quality we can create for PC games. We are at the beginning, guys. VR is shifting its borders and improving fast, so we are creating the whole world in the best quality possible. And we will increase the quality for users depending on VR headsets they will be using. One of the most important parts of the game is the quest system and the never-ending motivating economy. Users will be rewarded for their activity, for everything they do, and they will feel the need to come back. The game will be free to play. The launch of Victoria VR will be next year, but we are releasing the VR gallery next month and the big market VR this year. One of the biggest issues of other virtual worlds is that its users have no reason to come back. It might be fun at first, however, it's missing story, and if a human being can have anything, he or she gets easily bored of it. Another issue is that the worlds are focused on organizations and its users aren't able to spend their time how they would want to in a funny form. They are missing the fact that if they don't have users, the organizations are unnecessary. Most of the locations in virtual worlds are often boring and not filled with interesting content, and after its first visit, the users have no reason to come back. Last issue I want to point out is the graphics. In most of the virtual worlds, graphics seem obsolete. This disables players to fully carry into the world. Most of the parts is based on engines that aren't developing fast and have no professional support. Design of the world is often unconceptual. It's missing any pattern.
So what can I build in Victoria VR? In the future, literally anything. Thanks to our user-friendly in-game tools, you will be able to create anything you can imagine and share with others. For example, a shop where you can sell real physical assets. There's the future of e-shops. I believe, by the way, gallery, showroom, to present your project or product, school, club, for a party, or just a nice place to rest. But, as I said, we need the users inside first. So you have the customers that can explore your creations. We are focusing on gamers because they will be the first users. I believe that most of the structures at first will be the game kind buildings that will help gamers in the game. For example, mining buildings that will give them resources, etc. The in-game builder will be very simple and fun to use. In the future, the builder will be more advanced, so even beginners will be able to create something in virtual reality, easily like it is now easy to create a website thanks to templates. Also in the future, it will be possible to connect Victoria VR with other virtual realities, games and applications. Because we believe that is the future of metaverses. Connect them all together, where we strive to be better in player orientation, playability, and to motivate players to explore familiar locations for new things. We offer entertainment that never ends. Within Victoria VR, in addition to playing, users shall be able to use special tools to create unique objects and materials, like for example, anti-gravitation matter, and to experience physics, play with gravitation. We are inserting sophisticated Easter eggs into all locations to tempt users to continue searching for things they may have overlooked in earlier visits. Advanced algorithms will enable us to automatically create quests based on newly added objects or locations. Our world will continue living and developing even without its creators. After studying many existing VR user interfaces, we have not found any that were easily applicable for the average user. We have therefore decided to redesign the current control models and created our own in order to make the interface much more intuitive and user-friendly. Along with the interface, we have completely reworked the motion and orientation system to make navigation in our world more enjoyable. It is a world conceived in a way to make sense and for people to feel naturally, cautiously designed by architects along the principles of Feng Shui. Everyone should find his place there. We are ready for future expansion, limited only by human imagination. Imagination will drive possibilities to own and also to create unique objects, NFTs. This brings opportunities to promote your own creativity and business. There are many NFT artists unable to exhibit and sell their work. At the Victoria VR Gallery and the Big Market VR, all users will be able to freely trade their objects.
Hi, my name is Gregory and I'm working as an architect. Together with Victoria VR, we are trying to create a new virtual world. As many of you know, work of an architect consists of two parts. Artistic one, it's art, and the constructional things that architects have always to think about. Here in Victoria VR, as we're working in virtual reality, work of architect goes to another level, when artistic plan is becoming more important, because in our work we don't have to think about usual problems that architects face with, for example, economic stuff and problems with sociological things. Here in our world, we are trying to create more interesting and more good-looking way how cities and how architecture could look. First project that we are working on was the way how this landscape and the whole world will look like. Working together with Feng Shui masters, we made a landscape plan how the whole world of virtual reality Victoria VR will look like. First thing that we have to create was the main landscape and the main island where the world and the city will situated. The island that we decided to make is situated in the sea, and it's 10 kilometers wide. The island consists of the main island, which is situated in the middle, and where the main city will situated. The main island is separated into 5 main parts, which are always situated in different parts on the borders of the map. In each part has its own specialization that is important for creation of a new world. Usually, all these specializations are planned according to Feng Shui. landscape of this world and this island is also created through a natural logic of geography and landscape. In the north part, we have high mountains where it's necessary to provide water for the rest of the island. On the south part of the island, there are produce of sand, and also there are recreational zones where you have beaches and more modern architecture that is planned according, for example, like Dubai or Gold Coast in Australia. On the west part of the island are fabrics. There will be situated some different companies and fabrics that will produce, for example, iron or stone that will be used for construction of the main city. On the east coast of our island, there are situated big forests that will produce wood for the construction of the city. In the middle part of the island, there will be a city center where the main majority of plots will be situated. In this city center, we are trying to make urban structures as in normal cities. There will be a lot of parks, stadiums, a lot of malls and other interesting things that you can usually find in normal cities. In the city center, there will be the flagman and the main tower, Victoria VR Tower. I would like to briefly explain you how Victoria VR Tower looks like and how it works. This is the great project of 300-meter tall tower with multifunctional functions. This is 300-meter tall tower with a multifunctional complex. That's a huge tower constructed according to Feng Shui philosophy. In this tower you can find a vertical park which starts from the bottom of the building and goes up through the whole building, making circles and spirals. This building consists of three main parts. On the sides of the building there are situated vertical terraces with different restaurants, open terraces, swimming pools, lecture halls that are open and also can be available from different parts of the building. In the middle part of the building there are situated commercial part where offices and firms can have their own space. And the third part of the building is a spiral park, which is going through the whole building from the bottom to the up side of the building, where it's situated, for example, infinity swimming pool and a skywalk. The whole construction of a building is made of concrete and steel, like normal buildings, and all the construction of the building can be built in real world. During working in Victoria VR, we don't face the same problems as architects in our world. We don't have to solve such problems as parking and counting statics and doing a lot of documents for the construction. That's why we can put more attention to artistic things, for example, how the building looks like and the main concept of the building. Speaking about Victoria VR Tower, the main concept of the building is to combine several functions of the building. The main function of the building is to provide interesting spaces for different universities, shops, cafes, and to make it as a huge mall, which is that will be constructed vertically. All these different parts of the building is available from the vertical park, which is going through the whole building. On the top part of the building, there is an infinity pool, that will be available for public. Also, one of the interesting things that are situated in the building, it's a huge waterfall that is going from the infinity swimming pool. On the last floor of the building, you can also find a skywalk that is going around the waterfall and provides a great view on the whole city and on waterfall as well. On the top floor of the building, we made a space for a gallery, where, for example, works of Escape to Nature will be shown. Escape to Nature, it's a film and photography production that works with marine life. The space will provide as gallery and also amazing view to the city and the waterfall. From the one side of the gallery you can see the pictures of marine life, and from another part you will see the waterfall that is going down.
The Big Market VR is the place where users can trade their NFTs and other assets in virtual reality. Also, users will be able to create their own galleries or showrooms there to show their work or projects to others. The VR gallery we have created for our partner Escape to the Nature to demonstrate our graphics and to show to the world all the amazing videos and photos. The idea is to show people the fascinating places and teach people about the nature. Also, there will be a place in Victoria VR where users will be able to see first very exclusive content of a journey through Escape to Nature. Fortunately, Escape to the Nature is here with us, so let me introduce you to Libor and Petra.
Hi, I'm Leo, a filmmaker and a photographer from the Escape to Nature production. We are preparing a long-term project shooting in the Pacific on the remote islands of Melanesia. As a partner of Victoria VR, we will bring our journey into virtual reality and you will be able to follow us, experience of our adventure, see the marine life and life of the team on the catamaran. We believe that our cooperation will bring many players to the world of Victoria VR and a lot of fans and partners into our project. Did you know that the ocean produces more oxygen than plants and trees? Indeed, most of the air we breathe, perhaps as much as 80% comes from the water surrounding our planet. It's produced by sea corals and trillions of small single-celled organisms called phytoplankton. Ocean life is now more than fragile, and we are experiencing massive species extinction and a huge coral bleaching. The fact that over 50% of the world's coral reefs have disappeared in the last 30 years and only a tenth may remain in the next century truly alarming. We strongly feel that we must support rising awareness of the effects of climate change and human activities. Distant area and the influence of our civilization will suddenly be very close right before your eyes. Through virtual reality, you will be able not only to see underwater life, its beauty and changes, but also learn from marine biologists on board a catamaran. They will take advantage of this unique research opportunity in such a remote part of the world. You can also witness our new adventures and discoveries.
Hi, I'm Petra from Escape to Nature and co-author of Photographs in a Gallery. In a first phase, we open a gallery to walk and view large photos and videos. You can be anywhere in the world and come whenever you choose. In the future, you will be able to descend from the image to the reality in which it was taken. Imagine, for example, this photo of a turtle that you enter, and you immediately swim in a deep ocean surrounded by this and other beautiful creatures. I have always been curious about how people created their work. What obstacles did they have to overcome? How does it feel to dive with heavy equipment in the middle of the night in the dark ocean? The team in action will be also part of the reality you will be able to enter. Virtual reality has a great potential. Cognition of distant places and education belong to them. But there is also a psychological benefit. It can improve the lives of the elderly or people who are in hospital or unable to walk. Like in Avatar, they dive in the ocean, enjoy adventures on board, swim with the turtles or manta rays. They will hear the ocean rustling and they will hear bubbles and breathing underwater just like us. They experience a feeling of joy. There is a huge disproportion between technological growth and our minds. The more we are connected, the more we feel separated. We feel lost. We suffer from a loss of connection to our true potential. What if this technology allows you to be truly amazed by the beauty of the nature you have never seen before, allowing to marvel at the adventure of discovering hidden places? We dreamt about it as a children. What if you understand that you can live a meaningful life and stay happy? If you follow your passion, what if you see how connected life is and that it is worth standing up, seeing it in a physical reality and protecting yourself?